Okay, boys, come on down here to the front row. Let's spend a little time together. My goodness.
They still didn't bring a boyfriend.
And I'm so tired of seeing y'all. Good to see you. We're glad that you're here. At a point in my message today, I hope that you know we have children's church. I believe we have one of the best children's churches around. And so Miss Terry is leading that today. And they take time about doing children's church. But in our sermon today, we're going to be talking about where Jesus said, as long as I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. And I have some matches here. If you have any matches at home, you need to go home and try this out, okay?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe not.
Burn ourselves.
All right, maybe not. I smell it, but it ain't sparking yet.
You should have tried it.
Yeah. I don't play with fire. There's a candle right there. So it must be somebody's birthday. I think James Ward's birthday is on Saturday, but we're not going to sing to him today. Jesus said, I'm the light of the world. And the only lights they had back then was like oil lamps or candles. I've got some, there's an empty glass here and some water. This is Dasani water. I'll pour a little water in here. What did Jesus mean? He said, I'm the light of the world. You know, if everything was just dark, we wouldn't know what was around us. We wouldn't be able to see. Our eyes only work. Our sight only works. We talked about a blind man this week. A man who was born blind. He couldn't see. And in that story in the Bible, we're going to be looking at that. It's in John's Gospel, chapter 9. Jesus worked a miracle on that man so that he could see. Unless there's light, our eyes don't work. We can't see. And so Jesus was saying, he was claiming that there's something about him that if we know Jesus, there will be things that we can see. There'll be things that will be a part of our life that ordinarily wouldn't. Now watch. Here we go. And so I get this light going in this glass. Jesus said, I'm the light of the world. Now that's just trickery, tomfoolery. But I hope that'll stick in your mind if you ever think about what's going on or how things work, how a candle sheds light, or how a flashlight helps us see things. Jesus was saying, I'm like that. I'm like that. I think it takes a long time of growing up and studying and letting Jesus be the light in our life. There's a song that Terry and I learned many years ago. And it says, where Jesus himself said that we're the light of the world and the salt of the earth. So he wants us to be, there was a song we used to sing called Pass It On. And we'd like take a light, we use candles and we pass it to somebody else. It was a very dangerous choir trick. Remember that? Just light everybody's candle until everybody had a lit candle. I wish we'd had thumbs that we could have passed along. It only takes a spark to get a fire going. Soon all those around can warm up in its glowing. It's how it is with God's love. Once you've experienced it, you want to sing, it's fresh like spring. You want to pass it on. light of the world. You are the light of the world. Where once there was darkness, now there is light in the Lord. Light of the world, you are the light of the world. Drive the darkness away by sharing the light of the Lord. Everything we shared with you yesterday, even the sand and dirt that you dug in, was intended to be light. Every chicken tender, and every finger paint, every color, everything we made, every song we sang, every prayer we prayed, every craft we made was intended to be light for you. I hope it's shown in your life. I hope it shined. Here's one you may know. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm glad to see you here this morning, and that's Miss Tara. If you want to follow her to Children's Church, that's Fun Church. Everybody else has to stay out here with me, and there's no more magic. All right? Thank you very much. You can go back to your seats. It's so good to see all of you this morning. Brother Danny, if you continue to lead us.